today I'll be doing my December favorites. I have quite a few items, so let's begin. So I hope you guys have noticed the quality of my videos has improved a little bit, and that is because I got myself a new camera. I think I got it in November, but I just forgot to mention it. So I got a new camera. This is the Samsung NX Mini. So I have the one with the 9 to 27 milliliters lens. So it's a zoom in lens, and I got it in white. That's my first favorite item of December because I've been using it a lot, and I brought it along to my trip to Indonesia, and that really helped capture very beautiful moments, I guess. Yeah, so far it has been great. I really like the function where I can just Wi-Fi my pictures through my phone, so I don't really have to on the computer to send my files. Thinking what word is that? Send my files over to my phone, and I can easily just upload it to Instagram and whatever. The next few items are beauty products, and then I have one fashion item. So the first beauty product is the Real Technique brush. This is the Expert Face brush. I've been using really crappy brushes for a very long time. I've been using brushes from Coastal Scents. I didn't know they were crappy, but basically their stippling or buffing brush is very pricky. I didn't know that it's not supposed to be pricky. So anyway, I decided to go ahead and get the Real Technique brush because it's affordable, and I heard a lot of good reviews about Real Technique brushes. So this is pretty much the best brush that I own because it just blends in the foundation very smoothly, and it's definitely not pricky at all. It's very soft, and there's absolutely no streaks or anything. I also think that this is a good size. It's quite small, but it's a good size because you will be able to reach in areas like underneath your eyes and above your eyes, your eyelids, nose, whatever. So I think it's a good size, and it's a very good product. It's very affordable. So when I was getting the brush, I thought that I needed a new liquid foundation because I've been using the IOP Air Cushion foundation, which doesn't need a brush. So I decided to go for a foundation. Because I just wanted to try out the brush, I decided to go for a affordable drugstore brand foundation. So I went for the L'Oreal True Match foundation, and I absolutely love this. This is in the shade Golden Beige. Number one, I like how it has a pump. I found out that just one pump is enough for my entire face, and if I go less than that, it's just not gonna work as well as one pump. So I think it just helps application very easy because I only use one pump. And then I also like that they have this cap to keep it clean. And then number three, I like how it feels on my skin. It is definitely not heavy, not oily, not cakey. It's just very smooth, very blendable, and this feels kind of silky smooth. And I feel like it's really light, but it also has very good coverage because I don't have very bad skin, but when I use this, I only need to conceal my dark eye circles, and that's all. I don't have to go over concealer again onto like different spots that I have. So this has been one of my faves. The next item is a concealer, and it is Maybelline's Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This stuff is pretty much like magic. I don't know. I've heard so many good stuff about it, but I wasn't really believing it until I tried it myself. It is said to remove your dark eye circles very efficiently, very effectively, and I didn't really believe it because usually I put like 2 layers of concealer to cover up my dark eye circles. I use the Tarte Amazonian Clay Concealer with the Rimmel Wake Me Up Concealer to cover my dark eye circles. But with this, I only use this, and I only use 1 layer of this, which is amazing. And it just covers my dark eye circles very nicely. The next item is a cream highlighter, and it is this Glow from TOPSHOP. I got it in the shade Gleam, which has like a little gold tones. I've been loving this product a lot. I've been using it every single day. You can check like my makeup looks video recently. You will definitely see that I'm using this because this is the only highlighter I feel like really works, that really gives me that glow. And because it's a cream highlighter, it's very blendable and it looks natural, I guess. My next favorite is the Lorac Pro Palette. You might have seen a lot of people talking about the Lorac Pro Palette already. They even have a Lorac Pro 2, but I prefer the Lorac Pro Palette, so I got the Lorac Pro Palette. So this is the palette itself. I feel like why I like this palette is because it has all the essential shades in there. For example, white and black, and I absolutely love the shade Espresso and light bronze and also garnet. I also use taupe quite a lot, so what I feel about these eyeshadows are they are very pigmented, like super pigmented. However, for the darker colors, they can be quite a lot of fallouts, I guess. I think they are more loosely packed eyeshadows, so that explains the fallouts. I've been basically using this a lot. I always reach out for the Espresso, especially to line my eyes and to create a wing or to just blend the edges of my eyes. I do realize that it's really quite hard to keep this palette clean. I don't know. I've seen like a lot of YouTubers in their Lorac Pro palette and it's always quite dirty. Mine's starting to get a little bit dirty as well. My next favorite is a lipstick, and it is NYX Butter Lipstick in Pops. I got this in a trio. I think it was available for Christmas season. But anyway, it's a very nude shade, one of my favorites out of the trio. And what I thought about this shade was that I thought it was gonna be very nude and very brownish, but turns out it's actually quite pinky. There you go. It just looks like that. It's kind of like a dark pink with brown undertones, and I feel like the formula is extremely creamy compared to the Candy Buttons one that I have. I don't know why, but the formula is extremely creamy and I really love it because I'm a neutral, natural lip fanatic, obsessed. So this is definitely a very wearable color for everyday use. So the next item is also a lipstick. It is 3CE's Creamy Lip Color. I got this in the shade Roller Coaster, which is shade number 10. So it's a everyday pink, I guess. It's not too bright, not too light, just nice. So it looks like that. What I like about this lipstick is the formula is extremely creamy, and the finish gives you a little bit like a gloss sheen to it, which is very nice because you don't have to wear any lip gloss or whatever. It just looks very watery and moisturizing, so that's what I really like about this. And I liked how it looks when it is blended into my original lip color. So it makes it like a little bit pinky red color, so I really like this. I've seen a lot of shades from the 3CE Creamy Lip Color. This one's just the first shade that I decided to try, and it's good. So my last favorite is a fashion item, and it is this yellow top. I got this top in one of the shops in Bugis Street that was having a clearance sale, so I got this top for only $5 freaking bucks. First of all, I really like the color of this top. Yellow is slightly pastel, which I think will be very nice for like summer or spring time. I also really like the cutting on the top, like the triangle sort of cutting, I guess. And then it also has a peplum bottom, which is like a baby doll top, which makes it look very cute and like feminine. I've worn this formerly. Kind of depends on your bottoms. If you wear like the denim jeans shorts, then it's gonna look very casual. If you wear like a white jeans, like maybe like a skinny jeans, white pants, then it's gonna look a little bit more formal. I've worn this in many occasions in December. I've worn it to my trip in Indonesia, I've worn it on my birthday, I've worn it to go out with my friends, I've worn it in my November haul video, so I've worn it a lot of times, so that kind of says a lot. So that wraps up my December favorites and also 2014, I guess. It's already 2015, so Happy New Year everyone. I hope you guys had a great New Year, New Year's Eve, and also a great year ahead. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!